The story I have today is about a climbing trip we went on with a couple friends. One of our friends, Ethan, was going out of state. He's just graduated, went to California, got a job and everything. But so we decided to go on a climbing trip. We spent about 6 hours on Looking Glass, North Carolina climbing. And then weather started moving in. We're at the top, taking in the view, taking pictures and stuff. And the weather came in, lightning. And when you're 450 feet off the ground with 4 people, it takes a while to get back down to the ground, so we're freaking out. The hike back down around the back way takes about an additional hour and a half, 2 hours. So we were gonna get stuck in the weather no matter what. So we decided to go ahead and rappel back down. It starts pouring down rain, black clouds rolling in, lightning's all around us. So we're kind of rushing, and one of our safety measures we take to protect ourselves when we're rappelling down the rain is we tie knots on the end of the rope. So if you kind of forget you're going fast, or you let go, you hit the knots and you stop and you don't die. Unfortunately, our rope wasn't long enough to get to our second rappel point, so we had to swing about 60 meters left, where we clipped into some bolts, and then we accidentally let go of the rope, one end of the rope. So we had one end, and the other end of the rope still had the knot in it. So there's no way we can get the knot out of the rope and pull it back through the belay loops at the top. So we had to actually leave a rope that I had just bought that was $250 on the mountain. It was a gift from a good friend of mine. So it was super sad, and I tried to get some people to hike back up with me, and we couldn't get it. So it kind of sucked. But luckily, on the way back home, we got in contact with one of my good friends, Doc, who's a climbing guide up in North Carolina. And he's asking where we were in town climbing. We told him the whole story, and he said it was kind of too bad, too sad. And he said he'd try to get a hold of it. Yeah, right, he would never get a hold of it. We figured the next first people up the next morning would grab it and have a brand new rope and be super stoked. But anyways, 2 weeks later, I get a phone call from Doc, and he says, "Hey Trevor, I got your rope, buddy. When can we go climbing?" So I'm actually gonna go climb in 3 weeks and gonna get my rope. So that's my story.